So here's a chance to listen again to one of the first emails I sent you about the richest conversations and why I go on and on about them, and also how they'll make your life, if you're serious about marketing, and I think you are, how they make your life easier. So just a reminder, the richest conversations are targeted chats that give you a wealth of content in a surprisingly short amount of time. So this is a taste of the good stuff that you're going to get over the coming months. First of all, content that sticks. Because when you take content from someone who's in the flow of conversation, they've hit their stride, they're warming up, it really does have an energy about it that you don't get if someone's scripted it or rehearsed it over and over again. For me, that spontaneity makes your content more memorable. Second, you'll get content that saves you time. Because when you record what you need in just one take, or possibly two, but let's aim for one, then you and the people you talk to will save lots of time. First off, you're no longer asking that colleague to spend hours crafting an article or trying to persuade that client to write a testimonial. So just by switching to a chat, you've banked several hours for everyone. And as I'll show you over the coming weeks, it only takes 15 minutes to have a really rich conversation, one that gives you video, a blog post, social media snippets, and ideas. And that really is gold for colleagues and clients who are always being asked to give up an hour of their diary for yet another meeting. If you ask for 15 minutes, you really are going to stand out for not taking up hours of their time. Third, content will make you feel better. So this is an overlooked one, but I've discovered over the years it is a brilliant bonus when you take this focused approach, really wholeheartedly and attentively listening for 15 minutes. Because when you give your colleague or that client your undivided attention, they'll feel appreciated. By being all ears, by being wholehearted, you're showing that you value what they say. Let's put it another way, and I speak from experience. When was the last time someone listened to you without being interrupted by a notification or their gaze, wandering surreptitiously to their phone? Isn't it lovely when you feel that what you're saying is the only thing that matters in that moment? And that's how your colleague or your client will feel when your conversation is over. So, you've not only made it easy for them by sticking to 15 minutes, you've not asked for an hour of their time, you've made it enjoyable as well. Which brings me to another point, number 4, content that keeps you going. Because your conversation has been short and sweet, that colleague or client is more likely to say yes if you ever ask them for a follow-up call. And because your 15 minutes has focused on one topic, there'll be lots of ideas left over for future conversations. I often think of it as one helping per conversation rather than an all-you-can-eat buffet where you're stacking ideas up and using them up all in one go. Save some space for afters. And then you can keep going for longer. There is more good stuff on the way because there's another reason why rich conversations are good news, and it's to do with something that I know blocks a lot of people. It's all the tech stuff, the editing afterwards. And I'll tackle that in my next email.